comic book guy started dating an otaku girlfriend, and their body types were drastically different. Kumiko asks Marge for advice on how to live happily with a plus-sized partner. Marge suggests they should reinforce their couch with high-strength steel to prevent it from collapsing. Just then, Maggie starts crying, and Kumiko picks up her toy. When Maggie reaches out for a hug, Kumiko's maternal instincts are instantly triggered by this adorable baby.
Impregnate me at once!
The comic book store owner doesn't want children because he feels he hasn't grown up yet. To change his mind, Kumiko tries to seduce him through role-playing. Unable to resist the temptation, the comic book store owner takes her picture and then flees to the bathroom. Homer decides to give the comic book store owner a taste of parental struggles. He has Lisa and Bart pretend to behave well, then asks the comic book store owner to take them to a movie while he and Marge sneak off to the cemetery for some romantic time. When the children go looking for their parents, they see the cemetery gates shaking and get so scared they hide in the comic book store owner's arms. Unable to comfort the crying children, the comic book store owner panics and runs away. The next day, Homer visits the comic book store owner and discovers he actually comes from a wealthy family. The comic book store owner's father loves collecting stamps but isn't good at expressing emotions. As a child, the comic book store owner was passionate about baseball but always sat on the bench. When the entire team got injured, he finally got his chance to play, but his father never showed up. After losing the game, his teammates threw him in a dumpster, and coincidentally, a garbage truck dumped a load of comic books, sparking his lifelong obsession. Marge later threatens him with his father's precious stamp collection, forcing him to apologize. It turns out that his father was afraid his son would lose the game and didn't attend, but instead bought a baseball signed by his favorite player, though he never had the courage to give it to his son. The comic book store owner finally understands his father's love, healing his emotional wounds. The comic book store owner decides to start a role-playing baby-making plan with Kumiko.